Hey there, Disney. Ryan Reynolds here with one of my best friends, Hugh Jackman.
Hey, everyone.
I'm so excited to be here promoting a movie that I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into.
Shockingly, it would be the fun story would be that Disney was just appalled at everything, and Marvel couldn't blend, was never going to let us do anything.
I'm the best there is at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice.
Cut, you got it. Yeah, great.
Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman didn't hold back when calling out Disney for its so-called woke creative interference in Deadpool 3. But why did these Hollywood icons clash with the entertainment giant, and what does it mean for the future of the Deadpool and Wolverine franchise? Fans got everything they hoped for in Deadpool 3: hilarious banter, jaw-dropping action, and an emotional twist for Wolverine that no one saw coming. But behind the scenes, tensions ran high as Reynolds and Jackman fought to preserve the film's edgy, no-holds-barred tone against Disney's more sanitized approach. Now, with the movie's massive success, debates are raging over Disney's handling of its franchises and whether creative freedom still has a place in Hollywood's biggest blockbusters. Deadpool and Wolverine aren't just beloved characters. They've become icons of the superhero genre. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds have perfected their roles, embodying their characters with authenticity and charisma that fans across the world adore. Deadpool 3 builds on their legacy, becoming one of Marvel's biggest post-pandemic hits, raking in over $1.3 billion at the global box office. This triumph cements their status as two of the most legendary figures in modern cinematic history. When Deadpool first hit the big screen, its sharp, irreverent humor disrupted the superhero landscape, offering a refreshing alternative to the family-friendly narratives dominating the genre. His ability to break the fourth wall, deliver biting industry commentary, and subvert expectations made him a fan favorite. Meanwhile, Wolverine's gruff yet deeply emotional journey has captivated audiences for decades, portraying a character torn between his violent instincts and his capacity for compassion. Together, these two characters created the perfect storm of action, comedy, and emotional depth, resonating with fans of all ages.
For like almost 20 years.
Yep.
What's the secret sauce to a long-lasting Hollywood friendship?
I think the secret sauce to a long-lasting Hollywood friendship is not too dissimilar to having a partner, a marriage as well. It's since the day I met Hugh Jackman, I am genuinely rooting for you. Every time, all the time. Like, I want you to win. And I know you to be a person that often puts others in front of yourself. And it's not a show. I see you do it in quiet. I see you do it loud. I see you do it in every instance. And I think of you a little bit as this guy that kind of like, will grab the ticking time bomb and fly away into the atmosphere, into space, and let it explode, and save all the people in the ground. Oh God, he saved us again. He did it again. He did. But what they don't know is that Hugh Jackman is now floating through space, frozen, cold, alone, and armless because a bomb went off. But I so admire those qualities in you and love that in you. And since the day we met in Sydney, I root for you. I just want to see you live the most full-throated life that you can possibly live.
Yeah, that's not meant with disrespect. It's
no,
just,
absolutely not.
You got to earn it.
You got to throw a lot of bricks to make a wall, to get to here where we're now first built. Okay, so you're 55 now.
Well, thank you. Thanks.
I just have one quick question. How did you do this?
Here's a polished version of your text with improved flow and readability. Critics and fans alike have praised the undeniable chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman in Deadpool 3. Their off-screen friendship seamlessly translated into a dynamic on-screen partnership, elevating the film's humor and emotional depth. As noted in a review by Matt Craig, their banter, camaraderie, and unwavering commitment to staying true to their characters gave the film its heart. Beyond their performances, Deadpool 3 paid homage to the rich comic book histories of its two protagonists, delighting longtime fans with subtle nods to their origins. These nostalgic callbacks, combined with stellar performances, made the film a must-watch event. Serial at Midnight's review highlighted how the film's ability to balance modern humor with the weight of its characters' legacies played a key role in its widespread acclaim. The cultural impact of Deadpool 3 extends far beyond the screen. Deadpool and Wolverine have become symbols of authenticity in an era dominated by franchise-driven storytelling. Their stories resonate not just because of their larger-than-life adventures, but because of their flaws, humanity, and ability to evolve with the times. While Deadpool 3 shattered box office expectations, earning over $1.3 billion worldwide, its journey to the screen was anything but smooth. Reports of creative clashes between Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, director Sean Levy, and Disney executives surfaced early in production. At the heart of the conflict was the filmmakers' determination to preserve the raw, edgy tone that defines Deadpool and Wolverine, two characters known for their grittiness and irreverence, even under Disney's traditionally family-friendly banner. This version keeps all the key details while enhancing readability. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.
And, you know, we kept waiting for pushback. We would turn in drafts of the script. We would turn in cuts of the movie. And we waited for what we thought was the inevitable Disney or Marvel request to tone it down. Those requests never came. We had absolute creative freedom.
Will we maybe see a Deadpool 4?
Oh God, no! My wife and children will divorce me, and
The kids will divorce
Jimmy,
you?
I have no prenup with any of them.
You can't
I
let
will
that.
be capital B broke, and in turn, probably then doing Deadpool 4.
Yeah. So we cannot make that
No,
happen.
so yeah.
You must be quite pissed off that, you couldn't make that decision for yourself.
Yes, exactly. We tried, but the fans got it made. So there's a great story, too, that this is totally fan-driven in every way.
People who don't know, they'll be thinking, why wouldn't the studio want to make this movie? It's a superhero movie. Everyone loves that. And it is a superhero movie, and it's got all those things.
We're very excited to be joining you July 26th. Many of you are very excited, but we should set the table correctly. This film is as paper-thin as a sequel to Battlefield Earth. We're mostly going to beat each other senseless, make enemies with Disney, tell a few dick jokes, make a few jokes at my expense, make a lot of jokes at Hugh's expense, and completely sidestep Marvel's mandated after-credit sequence, which, if you haven't figured it out yet, is always just a commercial for another movie, which will invariably end with a commercial for another movie. So sit back, relax, let us lower your IQ and raise your heart rate while we travel to a vapid dreamland, a place where grown men and grown women walk around in tights.
It's owned by our parent company here, Disney. They own a lot of stuff. Actually, they own this show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, ABC, Hulu, FX, FXX, ESPN, the concept of joy, water, air, and they just bought up all the global supply of insulin.
Why would they need that?
Well, they don't, but they have it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'd written a short film for Deadpool before called No Good Deed, which played in front of Logan. And I love short films because they're just sort of a throwback. They're things that people don't invest in them that much, as much anymore. But I know that Disney has a pretty storied history with short films. So I'd written this short film about Deadpool. It was going to attach to Free Guy, and it was Deadpool interrogating the hunter who had killed Bambi's mom. And they just.
Here's a refined and polished version of your text. Ryan Reynolds, who co-wrote the first two Deadpool films and played a major role in shaping the character's voice, was vocal about his commitment to preserving Deadpool's signature irreverence. Hugh Jackman echoed Reynolds' sentiment, emphasizing the importance of maintaining Wolverine's authenticity. Their resistance to compromise struck a chord with fans, many of whom had long been skeptical about how Disney would handle these R-rated characters within the broader Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, Disney's corporate strategy, which strongly prioritizes diversity, equity, and inclusivity, DEI, reportedly created friction during production. While these values are widely recognized as important and commendable, some fans and industry insiders felt they clashed with the raw, unapologetic nature of Deadpool and Wolverine. A widely shared comment on Reddit summed up the general sentiment: "We're not asking for forced agendas. Just give us the characters we know and love." One of the most debated moments behind the scenes involved a request from Disney executives to cut a particularly biting line from Deadpool's script. According to Bleeding Fool, this request led to a heated confrontation. "Would you like me to continue, or adjust anything further?" Here's a refined version of your text with improved flow and clarity. The exchange escalated, with Reynolds reportedly threatening to walk away from the project entirely. Ultimately, the filmmakers prevailed, and the line remained in the film, a small but significant victory in their fight for creative freedom. This push and pull dynamic highlights a larger issue within Disney's approach to its franchises. As noted in a Polygon review, Deadpool 3 stands as a rare example of Disney allowing creators to step outside its tightly controlled brand image. But this raises critical questions. Can the studio replicate this balance in future Marvel projects, or is Deadpool 3 destined to remain an outlier? Despite these challenges, the film's success proves that creative risks can pay off, even within a corporate-driven system. As audiences continue to demand authenticity and originality, Disney may need to rethink its strategies to avoid alienating both fans and talent. The creative struggles behind Deadpool 3 reached a boiling point during production, with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman reportedly threatening to walk away from the project. This dramatic standoff stemmed from Disney's insistence on aligning the movie with, "Would you like me to continue the rewrite or adjust anything further?" Here's the refined version with better. Disney's DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion agenda, which clashed with the actors' firm commitment to authenticity. For Reynolds and Jackman, the raw, unapologetic nature of their characters was non-negotiable. Their stance underscored a broader debate in Hollywood. Can major studios uphold creative integrity while adhering to corporate mandates? Deadpool 3 proved that taking risks and staying true to beloved characters can lead to massive success. Whether Disney will allow such creative freedom in future projects remains to be seen.
Wanting to entertain audiences, critics saying Disney's too woke, but you're just putting out storytelling.
We are. Look, I don't really like the term woke because I think it's an umbrella term that I'm not 100% sure I even know what it means, and one could argue that sometimes it's used too liberally. That said, our primary purpose is to entertain, and where we can entertain responsibly, obviously we try to do that. We try to have a positive impact on the world, but the first thing we need to do is entertain.
It's owned by our parent company here, Disney. They own a lot of stuff, actually. They own this show, Jimmy Kimmel Live, ABC, Hulu, FX, FXX, ESPN, the concept of joy, water, air, and they just bought up all the global supply of insulin.
Why would they need that?
Well, they don't, but they have it.
Okay.
Here's your text in a single, well-structured paragraph. Reynolds, known for his candid and unfiltered commentary, did not shy away from publicly expressing his frustrations, while Hugh Jackman, equally protective of Wolverine, also weighed in. Having played the character for over 2 decades, Jackman felt a deep responsibility to deliver a portrayal that stayed true to the gritty, layered anti-hero fans had come to love. Their bold stance sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the fanbase, as losing either Reynolds or Jackman would have been catastrophic for Deadpool 3, and, by extension, Marvel's broader plans for the MCU. Their undeniable chemistry, both on and off-screen, has been a cornerstone of the franchise's appeal, and their departure would have left an irreplaceable void. This public showdown also highlighted the growing tension between creative talent and corporate mandates in the entertainment industry. For many fans, Reynolds and Jackman's defiance symbolized a broader fight for artistic freedom in an increasingly commercialized Hollywood. As Bleeding Fool noted, the incident underscored the risks of prioritizing corporate branding over authentic storytelling. Ultimately, the actors' commitment paid off, as their unwavering resolve to protect their characters led to key compromises that allowed Deadpool 3 to retain its signature edge. For Disney, it served as a stark reminder of the dangers of alienating the very talent that makes their franchises successful. Let me know if you need any further refinement.
It would be the fun story would be that Disney was just appalled at everything and Marvel couldn't blend, was never going to let us do anything. But that's on one hand. On the other hand, money.
You're Disney. Your Marvel movies are not making money anymore. You're the CEO.
The record-smashing summer event has officially crossed $1 billion. That's billion with a B.
Oh, fuck off. You are teaming up with Hugh for Deadpool 3.
Yes. Yes, I am. Very excited about that.
I mean, that would be, that's so fun. Yeah. But Wolverine, he's Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, we figured out a way to do it that's Hugh Jackman approved and Kevin Feige approved, where we're completely protecting the legacy of Logan the way it was left off. We wouldn't mess with that. And I'm really excited. But as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm lucky that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I get to work in it this long. But I really want to work with people that are either immensely talented or people that I love and that I'm genuinely best friends with. And unfortunately, Hugh does not qualify as either of those, but I am excited because I'm a Logan fan.
A refined and structured version of your text with improved clarity and flow. Deadpool 3? Yes, I am very excited about that. I mean, that's so fun. But Wolverine? He's Wolverine. Wolverine, yeah. We've figured out a way to do it that's Hugh Jackman approved and Kevin Feige approved, where we're completely protecting the legacy of Logan the way it was left off. We wouldn't mess with that. And I'm really excited because as I've gotten a little older, I'm lucky that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I've been able to do it for this long. But I really want to work with people who are either immensely talented or people that I love and am genuinely best friends with. Unfortunately, Hugh does not qualify as either of those. But I am excited because I'm a Logan fan. Reynolds' signature wit aside, Deadpool 3 didn't just meet expectations. It shattered them, earning widespread praise for its bold, unapologetic tone and faithful adaptation of its beloved characters. Fans and critics alike celebrated the film as a rare gem in the increasingly crowded superhero genre. By fully embracing the chaos and irreverence that made Deadpool a cultural icon, the movie delivered on its promises and more. One of the most talked about aspects was Deadpool's signature fourth-wall-breaking humor, which took direct aim at Disney itself. From subtle jabs at the studio's corporate decisions to meta-commentary on the challenges of creating an R-rated movie under the Disney banner, these moments struck a chord with audiences. According to Polygon's review, these self-aware jokes perfectly captured the spirit of the character, blending biting satire with laugh-out-loud absurdity. This version keeps the humor and energy intact while improving readability. Let me know if you'd like any adjustments.
From behind, you look a little bit like Henry. Oh my God! Legends are true. And may I say, sir, on behalf of all humanity, it just feels right.
Look at me, nice fool.
You're gonna live. Say it!
I'm gonna live.
God, I miss cocaine.
Her. Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
I remember the day. It was August 14th, 2022, driving down the LIE in New York. And I was like, oh, what do you want to do? It was in my head. Kids had their headphones and I was like, what do you want to do? And like, what do you want to do? I went, I want to do Deadpool Wolverine. Sorry, it was Wolverine Deadpool when I was thinking about it. But I just thought I really want to do it. And I pulled over and I rang Ryan. And I said, dude, I don't know where you're at. I know you're shooting. I think you're getting ready to shoot, but please tell me we can do this movie. And he said, are you okay? You're ringing me? No one rings on the phone anymore. They text. What's up?
They text. Everyone texts.
Anyway, he said
each
yes.
Other.
And thankfully, Feige and everyone at Marvel and Disney said yes too.
Here's a polished version of your text with improved clarity and flow. Jackman's return was equally celebrated, with fans marveling at his ability to bring a raw intensity back to the role. The movie's brutal, no-holds-barred fight scenes reminded audiences why Wolverine remains one of Marvel's most beloved anti-heroes. As highlighted by Serial at Midnight, these sequences struck a perfect balance between visceral action and emotional stakes, further cementing Jackman's legacy as the definitive Wolverine. Adding to the excitement was a surprise cameo that had fans buzzing for weeks after the film's release. Without giving too much away, this unexpected appearance cleverly bridged the gap between Deadpool 3 and future MCU projects, sparking endless speculation about what's next for these characters. Reddit threads exploded with fan theories, and hashtags related to the cameo trended on Twitter for days. For fans, Deadpool 3 wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural event. Its ability to stay true to its roots while pushing boundaries made it a standout success and a testament to the power of creative freedom in filmmaking. The overwhelming success of Deadpool 3 offers Disney a clear roadmap for navigating the challenges of modern franchise storytelling. This version keeps the excitement intact while refining readability. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.
Our friendship in real life.
That's, yeah. That I could tell you anything.
Dog pool. Now we're getting crazy in terms of like branching out. You want to keep it sort of small and personal, but dog pool would be a fun character to incorporate.
Come on, girl! She's coming with us!
No, she's not.
Oh, yes, she is.
No.
And some other stuff I actually maybe shouldn't repeat. So let's begin
That's
with...
wise.
Yep.
Very wise.
Here's a refined and polished version of your text with improved clarity and coherence. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman's unwavering commitment to authenticity played a crucial role in Deadpool 3's success. By allowing the film to retain its edgy, irreverent tone, Disney reaped the benefits of storytelling that felt honest and true to the characters. As highlighted in Serial at Midnight's review, the filmmakers' willingness to take risks and push boundaries was critical to the film's resonance with audiences. Fans appreciated the rawness and humor, which stood in stark contrast to the often homogenized tone of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. This underscores a key lesson. Audiences can tell when a story is diluted by corporate mandates. Giving filmmakers the space to explore bold and authentic narratives may be Disney's best path forward, especially as the MCU faces growing criticism for its formulaic approach. According to Polygon, Deadpool 3 succeeded precisely because it wasn't afraid to step outside Disney's usual boundaries. Meanwhile, reviews and discussions surrounding Deadpool 3 have largely centered on the film's biggest surprises. One Disney-Cember review acknowledged the film's strong storytelling and humor but focused primarily on the many spoilers that have fueled ongoing fan discussions. Given the movie's impact, it's no surprise that audiences continue to dissect its bold choices and speculate about what's next for Deadpool and Wolverine in the MCU. This version improves readability while maintaining the excitement and key points of your original text. Let me know if you'd like any further adjustments.
We get you, Sean Levy, and Hugh Jackman together for Deadpool 3. Any chance we make that happen?
That would be amazing. I say, write to Kevin Feige, care of Marvel Cinematic Universe at Buena Vista Way. I don't know where it is. but yeah, that'd be nice. That would be a dream. That would be a dream come true.
You get a call from Ryan Reynolds out of the blue after 20 years. You go, okay, I got to take this call. Let's see what this is about. It started with a text from Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, wow.
And I saw a text and it says, I want to talk to you. And I was like, I hate this guy. No, this is a joke. We've been playing this for like 2 decades. We've actually liked each other the whole time. But anyway, he called and told me, he said, I have this idea. And he told me what the idea was. And I was like, I don't know how the hell you're going to pull that off. It's very unlikely. And I said, well, if you can make it happen, sure.
I can't think of a more impossible and frustrating role to recast than something like Wolverine. Like, I don't know if I had to cast someone as as Wolverine.
Are there cameos?
There are surprises. I would say that the folks that do show up in the movie that somehow, I have no idea how we've managed to keep it secret, given the internet and all this stuff, because somehow it hasn't come out. I would say that they're more surprises because they have beginnings, middles, and ends. They're not it's not just like hey, there's the person and we move on. It's they're there for a reason.
The reactions to seeing Johnny Storm again were crazy.
Here's a refined and polished version of your text with improved clarity, coherence, and readability. Another crucial factor in Deadpool 3's success was its ability to tap into the nostalgia of longtime Marvel fans. Hugh Jackman's return as Wolverine, along with numerous callbacks to the character's comic book roots, provided a sense of familiarity that resonated deeply with audiences. One critic summed it up perfectly. Deadpool 3 reminds us why we fell in love with Marvel in the first place. This nostalgic touch, combined with fresh storytelling, bridged generational gaps and reignited enthusiasm for these iconic characters. However, nostalgia is a double-edged sword. Disney must strike a balance between honoring the past and forging new paths for its franchises. Over-reliance on nostalgic elements Without meaningful storytelling risks alienating newer audiences while failing to satisfy longtime fans. As Deadpool 3 demonstrated, nostalgia works best when paired with innovation and heartfelt storytelling. Moving forward, Disney faces critical decisions about how to approach its franchises. The success of Deadpool 3 suggests that giving filmmakers more creative control could be the key to revitalizing the MCU, especially as fan enthusiasm appears to be waning. Allowing directors and writers to experiment and take risks may help the studio recapture the excitement and unpredictability that defined its earlier films. At the same time, Disney must tread carefully. While maintaining a cohesive brand and incorporating diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) initiatives remains important, it should avoid over-sanitizing characters or stories. As Matt Craig noted in his analysis, Deadpool 3 succeeded because it didn't shy away from embracing its characters' flaws and complexities, even when those traits didn't align neatly with corporate goals. The success of Deadpool 3 is a wake-up call for Disney. It challenges the studio to reconsider its approach to storytelling, trust in its creative talent, and recognize that audiences crave authenticity over perfection. Whether this marks a turning point for the MCU or remains a one-time triumph depends on Disney's willingness to adapt and evolve. Deadpool 3 isn't just a movie, it's a moment of reckoning for Disney and Marvel. By staying true to its characters and embracing creative risks, the film proved that authenticity can win big, both financially and critically. But the road ahead remains uncertain. Can Disney learn from this success and apply its lessons to future projects, or will this be a fleeting victory? As fans, we can only hope this marks the start of a new chapter for Marvel. What do you think? Is this the turning point Marvel needs, or just a temporary success? This version improves readability and flow while keeping the excitement and key themes intact. Let me know if you need any further refinements.